E aí, Joel, mito, boa? Esse campeonato, Joel, tá jogando? Tô voltando agora, tô jogando um pouco. Tá me escutando aí, vocês aí?
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Hits one!
Pega esse gol aí, Adriano. Patou aí, ó.
It's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Beckenbauer. That's a fabulous ball. Turns and goes back. It's a good foot in there. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And smartly reclaimed. Saviola. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! It's there! 2-0!
Tu é mal viciado já, Joel, tá louco?
It was wonderful vision to see the movement
Ele não dava
ahead.
trabalho.
And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Joga muito, pô.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Beckenbauer, too strong for his opponent there.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So a chance here, what can they make of it?
Nossa, que golaço aqui, mano.
Beauty! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Brazil get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Nedved, he's found a way through. And he's being shifted off it. That has not gone well. Busquets. Can he latch on to this? And here's Bale.
Bale, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
Saviola! Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Kimmich. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but a
Decent hit!
Ah, não vou pôr na Pepés, mano.
Oh, he's managed to get it all
Meu
wrong.
Deus.
oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and It could well be revisited, this.
Tu viu uma golagem de falta, né, mano?
And it's Neymar. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove...
Has a goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Brazil with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Now this could be a chance. Ronaldinho. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, played through for the wide man. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Kimmich. Bellingham. And it's Messi. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Kaka. Nedved in acres of space out wide. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He is through here. And that's not going to reach. Kaka! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's had a hit. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Kimmich. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Messi. Bellingham. That's headed upfield. Nedved.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he cuts out the supply. Lizarazu. Neymar. He's picked his way through. More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Bale. Goes looking wide. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rudiger gets it away. Looking for options for movement. Bellingham. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Milan get into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Played back in. It's Neymar! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bale!
Ai, cara.
Oh, that is beyond whistle, a worldie and a half. A finish of true class. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Now the finish! Corner number 2 then.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh no, this does not look good. He's got away. Ronaldinho. And he's gone back with it. Kaká! Oh, that was close.
Set.
Milan really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Mbappe. Can he finish? Goal! Milan! And again they hit the front. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
Milan get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Brazil showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Real chance! It's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture book goal.
Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Nedved. That is a great pick out. Bale. Nice control.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Messi. That looks a good ball through. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit!
Viu, Adriano, agora que eu falei, bagulho com
That's earned a few nods of
quatro
approval
atacantes,
from the
como
bench.
fica?
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Nedved. Kaká. He's found a way through. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this. Bale! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Brazil have their 3rd corner. Roberto Carlos plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's through the middle. Mbappe. Can he put it away? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Os caras não aguentam, puxa cabo, pô. Hoje é folga, Júnior. Hoje é folga, Júnior. Tô de boa, papo. Hoje é folguinha, pai. Entendeu? Lógico, dá dinheiro, pô. Tô fazendo dinheiro aqui já, Júlio. Tá loucão? Oxe, tô fora. Se lascar, Adriano. Vai se fuder, velho.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally
Não,
clear
agora não,
and
Júnior. Não tem
very
como comprar agora
visible
não,
that
pô.
there is much
Comprar, acho que
pride
só ano que
around
vem.
it. Chants are filling our ears, proud
Essa
renditions
GK ano
of
que vem,
hymns
né?
and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, it is far from being the biggest in Brazil, this stadium. The capacity barely 16,000 or so, but there is really nothing quite like the noise and the highly charged air that these demanding Santos folk can generate. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position.
Now the finish!
Aí chegou aí, Júlio. Empatou aí, ó.
Well,
Entendeu?
talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Alvarez!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Alvarez really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Rudiger. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Now it's Saviola. Oh, what a ball! Hakimi eases the ball away from him. Del Piero. Del Piero goes on a charge down the left, and he's being shifted off it. Kimmich. Neymar. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nico Williams. Gets his pass away. Bellingham is wide and looking... Big chance!
Ó o goleiro de papel, velho. Vou pegar ano que vem só.
Well, that's so
Tá claro
refreshing.
ainda, né,
They
mano?
win a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Santos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Lizarazu. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's intervened well there. Lizarazu gets across to intercept that. Lizarazu, a player of legendary status. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Alvarez. And he's surging through. Big chance. Great chance!
Olha isso.
Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Has a goal!
Olha isso, cara, como chute é gol, irmão. O cara chuta é gol, mano. Você é louco, feião, velho. Ridículo, cara.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Kimmich, that's a sharp pass. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Bellingham. Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. It's a mighty effort! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
And he's in on goal. He's had a shot. Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's Saviola. That's been cut out, well played. And now the breakaway. Can he get onto this? Williams. Oh, well played, well played. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Mbappe. Played back in. Mbappe! Nico Williams, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And it's Saviola. Kante promptly onto that, and that is that. Alvarez delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Kimmich.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up.
Senhoras e senhores, observem no telão as informações sobre nosso serviço de ônibus fretado.
Here we go again.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't...
It's Saviola! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And that could set him on his way. Bellingham. And here's Neymar. That's an excellent interception. Nico Williams. He's played him through. That is good strength. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That's been intercepted. That has ended up in no man's land. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Del Piero. He's in, surely! There's the hit! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham. He can run onto that. He's got away.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Bellingham. Messi. And it's Marquinhos. Now it's Lewandowski. Messi. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Público presente na partida.
Oh, he's overshot the green.
9.420 espectadores.
Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Conte. Great ball if he can get there. Alvarez.
Você tá maluco?
And the shot! It's in!
É doido.
Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count.
Tudo à toa aqui, mano. Aí me quebra, né? Quem pegou essa operação aí, reage aí, rapaziada. Só pra ver se vocês estão me ouvindo de boa, se vocês estão vendo a tela tranquilo. Beleza? Pra gente continuar metendo marcha aí. Ó lá, mano. Bateu certinho no... Ó, rapaziada. No meu operacional normal, beleza, mano? Essa compra era válida. Mano, já cansei de falar isso aí em muita aula minha, né? Aqui a gente pegaria 2 operações, rapaziada. Beleza? A favor do objetivo. Então a gente teria pego essa compra aqui, ó. A favor do objetivo. E quando tocasse no objetivo, a gente pegaria outra operação, tá? Então aqui a gente entrou comprado e já poderia entrar vendido logo em seguida, mano. Aqui eu mostrei, mano. Aqui era 2x0 já lindo, mano. Aqui já era 2x0 lindo, mano. Cacetada, hein? Mas vamos lá, vamos lá. Vamos pro... Ó, rapaziada, quem pegou essa operação, reage aí, mano. Vamos lá, se bater 10 reações, pelo menos 10 reações, eu continuo. Senão eu encerro, mano. Vambora, eu quero ver todo mundo reagindo. Então, 10 reações só, mano. Tá de sacanagem, estamos com 28 pessoas ao vivo aqui, mano. Todo mundo reagindo com essa jossa aí pra continuar essa operação, pô. Não tô nem almoçando pra vir aqui colocar dinheiro no bolso de vocês. O mínimo que vocês podem fazer é reagir, não é, mano? Então solta a reação nessa bagaça aí, velho. Bora. Ou aperta no coração ou no foguinho da palminha aí, tanto faz, mano. Solta a reação. A hora que bater a meta de reação, a gente vai pegar mais uma operação aqui com o Hacker Infinity, beleza, mano? Tudo depende de vocês, tá na mão de vocês aí, mano. Se não bater, eu encerro a live. Se não bater, eu encerro a live, mano. Comigo é poucas ideias. Quem é seguidor meu mais antigo, tá ligado? Eu sou assim, mano. Beleza, rapaziada? Pô, é 100% de graça, rapaziada. Entendeu, mano? 100% de graça, ó. Vou colocar aqui no YouTube, rapaziada, rapidão, tá? A thumb já tá ficando pronta, mas o vídeo já tá no ar. Beleza, mano? Vou mostrar aqui pra vocês rapidão enquanto vocês vão reagindo aqui pra gente pegar outra operação. Beleza? Solta a reação aí, senão não vai ter operação. Tô dando papo reto. Beleza, mano? Ó, aqui, rapaziada, 13 minutos atrás, ó, eu já soltei o linkzinho, já soltei o videozão. Ó lá que coisa linda, mano. Eu gravei em 3D pra vocês. fazer para concorrer a essa banca de duzentão? Você vai deixar o like no vídeo e vai deixar um comentário no vídeo. Qualquer comentário, mano. Pô, que inteligência artificial legal. Pô, eu quero hack infinito. Então você vai lá.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Saviola. And Messi! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. Oh, that great hit! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rudiger gets it away. Lewandowski! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
That's good running with the ball. Mbappe! Can he finish? What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forward.
Oh, that's ambitious. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Moved on forwards. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Mbappe has a goal! Messi. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 2 then. Tonali goes short. Rudiger can get it clear. Tonali. Neymar. That has been cut short. Bellingham. Messi. He's picked it. And Messi! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Messi just had too many bodies around him. He would have done remarkably well to score from there.
De Jong.
Oh, great feat that.
He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go back.
He's having a go! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Could be danger here. Beckenbauer. Bellingham. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shot could... and the finish! Really well taken goal. Arsenal are level.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Mbappe. Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Rudiger picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. It's Lewandowski! Oh, that is rather wayward. Marquinhos. Bellingham. That's been intercepted. And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bellingham. And now the breakaway. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Salah. He could be in here. Got a shot away. Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So, third corner of the game. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Only partially clear. And that's gone loose. Saviola. It's Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. He's through here. Now it's Lewandowski. He's found a way through. Mohamed, and the shot! Mbappe! And he's done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Saviola. Neymar. Milan finding their passes. De Jong. And we hit half-time. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the finish!
Kimmich. Mbappe. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Defending of the desperate variety.
Arsenal making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! And it's come back out to him. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that's a throw-in. Bellingham. Marquinhos. Terrific header! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Well, played right into his path. He has found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Mbappe. Kimmich. Neymar. Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.